Hey friends, welcome back to Tales of Two Travelers, our Tohoku travel series, and thanks for joining us on this adventure. Today, we said goodbye to Sendai and headed to some of the most scenic spots in the region, Oirase Gorge and Lake Towada. To get there, we took the Hayabusa Shinkansen from Sendai to Hachinohe, about a 2-hour ride. Then, we hopped on the JR Tohoku bus, Oirase Go, which took us straight to the lake in a couple more hours. Just a heads up, both the train and bus require reservations. Since we planned to hike, we sent our luggages ahead to Aomori, our next stop, using Takubin, Japan's amazing luggage transfer service. It's super safe and reliable, perfect if you want to travel light. Oirase Gorge is one of Japan's most beautiful river valleys, carrying water from Lake Towada. It's known for lush woods, spectacular waterfalls, and amazing autumn colors. The hiking trail runs with the flowing river, about 14 to 15 kilometers long from Nenokuchi to Oirase Field Museum. However, going the other way around is more popular, so you will end the trip at the lake. If 15 kilometers sounds a bit much, you can also take a shorter route from Kumoi no Taki Waterfall to Choshi Otaki Waterfall, which we did. This track includes the two major beautiful waterfalls and is suitable for everyone. The great thing about this trail is that it's dotted with JR bus stops. If you get tired, you can catch a bus to finish the journey. Just check the timetables, as buses aren't super frequent. So without further ado, let's go hiking!
Never felt tomorrow closing in this fire. Guess time's in a rush. Leaves are falling down, but at least they grow back. While I'm on a one-way track. Now I know what it means to grow. Sometimes I understand I'm making all the wrong demands in life. It never pays in the end. But still I am here, moving on like before. I'm yearning to reach the shore. Now I know what it means to grow. Grow. Oh,
After exploring Oirase Gorge, we caught another bus for a scenic 15-kilometer ride to Lake Towada. The views of the lake along the way were beautiful. We stayed at the Towada-so Hotel, a cozy traditional Japanese hotel with tatami rooms, futons, and yukata robes you can wear around the place. The hotel also boasts a natural onsen, or hot bath, for all the guests to enjoy. In the hotel, you can find a diorama explaining how Lake Towada was formed. It started with an eruption that created a deep depression in the mountaintop, which later became a water catchment and formed the lake. However, a second eruption at almost the same location created an even deeper section of the lake and formed a crescent-like dry land inside the original lake, and thus the reason why Towada Lake is shaped like it is today. If you're staying overnight, remember that most restaurants in the area do not serve dinner, so make sure to check with your hotel. We managed to grab some local snacks, including kiritanpo, a grilled rice skewer, and otome mochi, a sweet miso-layered rice snack, to enjoy by the lake as the sun set. The next morning, we decided to give our legs a light exercise by walking along the lakeside. Did you know there was originally no fish in the lake? In 1905, a local named Wainai Sadayuki introduced himemashu, kokanee salmon, to the lake, and now it's a famous local dish. The fish is considered a representative dish of Towada Lake and can only be eaten fresh in this area. Due to its life cycle, even here the fish is not always available in the restaurants. Just outside the main town, we visited Towada Shrine, a Shinto shrine hidden in the forest and dedicated to the water goddess Oguchi no Makami, who is said to protect the lake as well as providing blessings for safe travel, particularly on water. This modest but beautiful Shinto shrine is said to date back over 1,000 years. Because we were there very early, there was almost nobody else there except for a cat guarding the omikuji booth. Close to the shrine, you'll find the maiden statue, Otome no Zo, created by the famous sculptor Kotaro Takamura in 1953. It is said that the master craftsman took his wife Chieko Takamura's form as a direct muse for this artwork. While the statue's exact meaning is still a mystery, many believe that it is a tribute to friendship and companionship, as well as a symbol of resilience and female strength. From the statue, we continued our morning stroll to the other direction. There are many activities for your consideration here, like riding a speedboat, pedaling the swan boat, or taking a ferry cruise to Nennokuchi. We decided to stop at Marine Blue Cafe, which sits right on the lake with amazing views. The cafe offers coffee, curry rice, and fresh apple pie. Aomori has always been Japan's largest apple-producing region, known for its high-quality apples. This apple pie was gorgeous, with thin, flaky, delicious pastry and delicious apple pieces inside. And since we love coffee, and you can never have too much, we visited Cafe Jasmine next. This cozy spot is known for unique drinks like espresso with orange, Coke, or lemon soda. The espresso orange is their most popular drink. The cafe is operated by a very friendly auntie who gave us a lot of information about the town and even helped us find a restaurant serving fresh himemasu for the day. After finishing our drinks, we dropped by the Towada Visitor Center, which is housed in this beautifully designed building made from local materials. Inside, you can find various educational exhibits from the formation of the lake to the wildlife and ecosystem of the Towada area. The walls are decorated with photos capturing the area's stunning natural beauty. We highly recommend you have a short visit there. To wrap up our day, we stopped at Morita Dining for some of that famous himemasu. While we don't have too much footage, we are happy to report that the fish is delicious. Simply grilled with just the right condiments, the fish was tender, flavorful, and was the star of our meal. After a great meal, it would be even better to get a nice dessert, so we got another otome mochi as our last snack from Towada Lake. With that, our Lake Towada adventure came to an end. We hopped back on the bus, heading to our next destination, Aomori. But before we left, we had one last gift. the breathtaking autumn scenery of Towada Hachimantai National Park.
皆様のバスはこの路線で一番高い
Thank you so much for joining us today. If you enjoyed this adventure, please consider subscribing to our channel for more stories. See you soon in Aomori.